How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and I'm not using the face cam today because I really want you guys to focus on the actual gameplay that I'm gonna be showing. So while technically this will be a Road to Global video, I was reflecting on my Road to Global videos and comparing them to other people's, and I just noticed that it ended up just being a dick measuring contest of here are all the highlights that I can get while fragging on people that are much less skilled than I am, and you weren't actually getting anything from it. You weren't learning anything from it. So if you are a member of the Rocket League community and you know of Squishy Muffins, who's regarded as one of, well, literally the best Rocket League player in the world right now, on his YouTube channel every single day he will post 2 or 3 games. They're all 5 minutes long, but he doesn't have a face cam. He has the little overlay, so like this, where you can see what keys I'm pressing. He has that for his controller, and he just talks about what he's thinking, what he thinks the enemy's gonna do, and he's just working you through his actual thought process the whole time. And you do gain a lot from it. So that's what I'm gonna be trying to do in this video. Just wanted to really lay out my, thought process for this. So we got Mirage, which is actually my most played map of all time, to be honest. So yeah, when I was a silver and early gold Nova, I never actually played a ton of Dust 2. I would always just fall back and play Mirage because I didn't like Dust 2. I didn't like the way that it flowed, which has kind of bitten me in the ass lately, considering I've been playing some actual competitive matches on Dust 2 in league play, and it's kind of difficult to try to play a map which you've only played later in your game career. So usually I opt for A in matchmaking games just because A is very popular on the gun rounds for the T's to go to. And I know that I can hold it pretty well, and I don't trust my teammates to. Usually, one ramp. Usually I'll play mid.
Go away, go.
2 ramp.
Sorry.
And I know that I can hold it pretty well, and I don't trust my teammates to.
Trouble.
Mind you, I didn't warm up before this game, so please no judgment. Okay, thanks. So this is a good idea. They split up 1-1 between the sites, although double is 9 HP.
Okay, market. Fuck.
Yikes. Although double is 9 HP was still the good play. No need for him to stop behind the wall there, really. He knows that the guy's not going to be all the way into market. Or if he is, he'll hear the steps. He could just walk up. So he has the kit. The good thing about the kit is that you can stick it and they won't assume that you're faking it. Just like that. He got pretty close to defusing it, which was, a better chance than he actually had in the, in killing the guy. You can either force here. You can either buy the MP9 armor, or you can go for the full save. The problem with going for the full save buying next round, you won't have a lot of nades, and you won't have any ops on the board. So I usually force, but lots of people in matchmaking don't. So we won't. There's 1 palace.
I'm just gonna suck.
2 palace.
Nice.
I got 2. It was a bit awkward with the ladder. I wanted to go up, but then I kept on seeing them come down, so I didn't. Doing this while talking, even though I'm not doing a lot of talking, is actually much more difficult than I originally thought it would be. Why do we only have 1 person B? Green, what are you doing? I called A at the beginning of the game, brother. But yeah, this is actually pretty difficult. Because I can't fucking concentrate on anything. Good fucking frags. There we are.
6 HP max.
That was a 1v4. Damn. So there's 2 options right now for him. He can either watch bomb, or he can gamble that the guy will hard clear everything since he will think that he's going to be watching bomb. And he can go and play hiding B site or something, waiting for the guy to actually come to him. But instead he's going to be watching bomb, and he knows that the guy is around Sniper's Nest. Good shot by him.
I have a drop.
I dropped 1. I can't drop another.
You can buy armor M4 orange. So that's a lack of self-awareness right there. The guy with the most money left over still asked for a drop even though his teammate had 600 less than him. That's just not being aware of what your teammates are doing, or just not caring in general.
You need it?
Palace walked out. I fucking suck, boys. That's what I get for... Did I have head armor? I think I had head armor. I just suck. Yeah, I just suck.
Can one of the
Alright.
players play up cat?
I'll get some impact frags here at some point, boys. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So I bought head armor just because I don't want to get P250'd again, even though I got P250'd with head armor last time.
I'm coming to cat right now.
Two connect.
So that's bomb running up cat, so they're probably not going to do an A hit, even though they are in connector. He's still left side, brother. I thought that he killed him, but then I heard the reload, so I knew he didn't kill him. He jumped down, fell. So orange right now is in possibly the worst position he could be. Just because if the guy walks up cat or runs out market, he has no cover, and it doesn't look like he is the best player aim-wise, just from the way that he's moving his mouse. I don't think he hits the shot if they cross. 30 seconds left. He just heard the steps bottom mid. Underpass. There we go. Good play. Alright, so I'll have an actual gun this round. Very exciting.
Getting peek top mid.
My team's doing a really good job at having more than one person towards mid. Because at the start of the round, that's where T's usually go.
Now's the time to do it.
It's towards mid. One out ramp dead. One more.
One's on the fast.
I got ramp.
And that's part of the problem. Ooh. With playing 3 towards mid is that you can't easily trade on site. Now I should have probably been a bit smarter and played behind ticket there, since we're most likely gonna retake the site since I was the only one on site. That guy got baited out by one hell of a defuse fake. This guy's very scared. Yeah. So
Thank you.
I would force here, but my team's gonna buy next round, and they're not gonna drop me a pistol. Maybe? Oh, that's a P250. Well, P2000. So, I guess I'll save up and have another. Shit, bye. Dinked. Hopefully this guy walks into me. Yep. He crouches into me, which I didn't expect. I'm not doing too well, boys. And I have 36, and so this guy full buys. And they all full buy. I knew it was gonna happen. So, I guess I'll fucking SMG. There was one there.
What's mid?
So, I need to get close because I have an SMG. I can't really fall back to sight in that spot because if they walk out ramp, I'll just die. One dead. So now they're gonna be waiting for me. They're scared. They're not pushing. I'll have time to fall back. Jungle guy's dead. One more connector. And one in the ramp, probably. Out ramp dead. One more ramp.
One connector.
Connector last.
Smoke mid.
So at the start of the round, I'll probably voice enable 0 a lot, just because I want to hear if it's going to be a straight rush, and I don't want that to be
No one's up cat. They could be
blocked
up
by
cat right
a teammate's call. So they just smoked themselves. They gave themselves a lurk smoke out, which means they'll probably show up here or over there. I don't see anybody, so I'm going to fall off a bit. One ramp. Palace dead. One more palace.
One's in mid. Hit 99. Bottom mid 99.
So that's Blue's fault right there. Because I knew there was still one out ramp. At that point, I need a teammate to actually play A with me. He kept on just sitting in jungle. He tried to get that trade on the palace guy, but he just didn't hit the shot. And you need to be able to hit that shot. If you're going to play such an open spot and not actually hold an angle, you need to be very aware and be able to hit shots, which he did not. So instead of saving, my teammate went for a scout buy because he saw that I had money. So I'm just going to buy very lightly. Even though I did buy an M4, I will be able to... I'm staying in line with the rest of their money. One ramp. Palace dead, ramp. So my team isn't buying properly. Like for example, next round we're only getting a $1,900 loss bonus. 3 of us will barely be able to buy, and then 2 others won't. That was a pretty nice play, even though the T's kind of threw it away. They shouldn't have just peeked into him. I get that the second guy was getting the trade, but the first guy really should not have peeked. So because we won the round, all the bitching I was doing about not being able to buy, we will be able to buy. So, shows what I know. So connector guy went down fast. So that means I have to be worried about that.
I'm not sure connector soon.
Okay.
I gotta rotate.
Ramp 2.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rotate. Watch your connector maybe.
So luckily they both peeked ramp together. They were stupid about it. So
Oh, let's see him.
I was able to get a free kill.
He's in Kirby.
Flashing over mid. So I'm flashing for my teammate there, so you'll be able to peek. Hopefully have the guy full blind. There we go. Flashing mid. So same concept as last round with the flash.
I like that. Can put.
Dead mid?
Nice. So now I'm just doing this to catch him off guard and to get some positioning. So if they do run out ramp,
Could be down.
I'll be able to
Yeah,
stop
could
them.
be.
So we don't have anybody mid. Blue's playing retake, which is good. I don't like that angle too much because aiming at head level is a bit difficult looking down. So I like this a bit more. Only problem is they can creep up my left side. So I'll check that every once in a while.
One con with bomb.
Connector's not going to be looking at me. He's going to be looking at the CT guy. One jungle, dead. Nice.
Good job.
I'm holding pow.
I'm pushing top mid, watch my left.
So I have bomb control,
Nice.
but I feel like you guys gotta walk out palace. One has bomb ramp, hit 88. They're stuck A. This was a really good play by Yellow to push around.
Nice kill.
So yeah, palace op guy last. I don't know where Green's going. He's trying to get a better angle, but kind of unnecessary. Also, if you're jumping up on this box and connector, don't jump up from the left side of it. Go to the right side so you're facing the wall, and then jump up. So while you're jumping up, you don't actually get caught out by the palace player if he scoped in on you. A little professional tip. So I'll switch between the AUG and M4 depending on what I'm feeling. I used the M4 a bit earlier in this game, and I don't know. I just felt like using the AUG a bit. So far, it's worked out. So I got kind of bored. I hadn't been pushing in too hard. And when I pushed in last round, it worked out pretty well. So I just went for the straight aggression this round. And unless they're rushing A, they haven't really put anybody palace.
Nice kill.
They were trying to execute or fake. And I called that it was going to be either an execute or a fake. I mentioned fake just because it was the only guy that I saw, and I saw he had a pistol when he died. It fell down. So usually you don't do a full smoke execute on a pistol round. So I just assumed. So I'm going to get into palace here again. Oh, maybe not. But I will need into ramp. One ramp. I heard an op scope. Could have been palace, to be honest. So I'll play like this. Yeah, scope ramp.
What the fuck?
I need another player A, boys. Did he hit that? No, he didn't. Alright. Hit that, though. Bombs down Palace. The last one's A.
Stairs.
What is he doing? What are you doing?
Where you are?
Dude, Lori is absolutely horrible. He had 2 opportunities to get an easy win. So I haven't really listened to what my teammates have been saying. We do have a bot. One of our teammates left the game. So I'll tell him to hold this position. Hopefully he'll listen. There we go, he did. So I'll throw this up in the air. I'm gonna go underpass. Maybe catch a rotator off. They're going for it, so I have to go now. They can't execute that with 3 people, especially if they go down like that.
God.
One deep cat.
Cat. Two cat.
That round was doomed from the start. Trying to do a pistol with 4v5 is a bit difficult. So I can deagle armor here. I can deagle armor here and be able to buy next. Be able to buy an AK next round. So, and 2 people forced up because they just don't understand economy. Ramp push, ramp push. As soon as I heard the flash coming in, I started to back up. I don't know what this guy was actually holding. But yeah, as soon as the flash comes in, they're probably going to push the 2 nades. That's kind of, well, that doesn't mean that they're going to push. That just means that they might get a little aggressive ramp. But see, I can buy an AK here, but we can't buy AKs because people forced last round. So back to deagle armor again, and I'm actually going to buy head armor here. So I'm going to take this fight just because I don't have too much to live for. He's probably under balk or some stupid shit. He's actually up on balcony. Ah, he's so lucky his teammate timed that properly. There's 2 on A, why don't you guys just execute B? Yeah. I heard the guy coming from sight. I just hoped that he wouldn't peek into me. I know that, well, I know that the Palace player saw me, but I thought that he would be stupid and peek into me. So there's one guy cat. Green's literally not doing anything. I'm holding flank. There's no reason to hold that. Just get into apps. Green, just get into apps. There you go. Take bomb to B, brother. So he takes bomb the more difficult way to B. And because of that, goes down. While his teammate is walking out apps. They somehow recovered bomb and have brought it towards the site. I don't know how the fuck we actually won that round, to be honest. We really should have lost that. So one of my favorite things to do on T side against people that are worse than me is just push out A. I'm going to push out Palace here just because I don't really have too well of a support player going ramp with me. So by going Palace, I have a lot more cover. He's close ramp. You have to not be a pussy there. So why I told the guys they don't have to be a pussy there, or is because they have to be able to push out ramp, or at least make some noise ramp, so a guy can't just sit there and hold Palace from such an aggressive angle. That is actually so stupid, because it's very easy to lose or get pinched from ramp. But when these guys want to play super slow, especially blue here, it's not going to work out in our favor. And while some of you may be thinking that I should have called that I was going to push out Palace, or at least peek Palace, because I didn't technically push out Palace, I was just peeking Palace. I should have called that to my teammates. I didn't expect to have to, because usually on a default you're going to watch the A ramp cross, or you're going to do something a bit more aggressive than sit back deep ramp, because at that point you're not really doing anything.
How did he get there?
He was a ramp.
Did that get called?
Yeah, I think he called like stairs or something.
Yeah, what?
Alright. That had nothing to do with the call. That had to do with bad positioning and bad aim. Talking about bad aim, I'm going 13 and 15 right now. But I do have the most utility damage on the team, so that counts for something, right? I also have most enemies flashed. So I'm going to flash underpass here. I have teammates going out mid, so me supporting them underpass will help. Especially if he's full blind like that. So I'm not going to push up too far. Connector guy's probably watching me. I'll swing into him. So nobody's... yeah. He fell back to jungle. I heard him. That means that there's still one more site. Tagged site, one jungle. But, again, teammates aren't really doing anything. Blue's watching a ramp push that will not come through. Orange is just chilling back mid while yellow is actually doing some work. So this is something you have to be aware of when in a game. I just play slower than the rest of my teammates. No, you bait your teammates without actually knowing that you're baiting your teammates. There's a spectrum of different types of baits, and you may not even know that you're baiting your teammates while you're baiting your teammates. Just by being slower than the rest of your teammates or walking out later than the rest of your teammates, that's, you know, it's a certain type of bait. It's not as bad as like blocking them and that kind of shit, but it's still baiting. And it's still preventable by you looking at the minimap. So I'm not going to go super aggressive in Palace here. Just because I know that my teammates ramp are going to take a bit extra time to actually get the confidence to peek. Now that he's peeked out, I can swing, easy trade kill, make sure there is nobody under balk, double make sure. Flashing ramp, or that's CT, that's okay. So that was a pretty easy round, and it actually worked because my teammate ramp knew how to go out. I think I might hunt for frags here. Luckily I caught him running out trying to go for a defuse, but I don't want them to have an AK. Nice shot, in before defused. He didn't go down with the bomb. I don't feel bad. Alright, so we're gonna buy head armor. Very important you buy head armor on T side. I just didn't have enough money last round. And I'm gonna do the same thing. Some things that people do on T side is that they do something that works and then they completely forget about it. But if it works and you can start, you know, adjusting to how the CT players are playing, you might as well keep doing it. One Palace. With an op. Yellow, you gotta get out and get that trade. So yellow took too long, he's gonna get fragged here. Oh, he missed the shot. Alright, so he didn't get fragged here. But it looked like yellow was gonna push out, so I got up closer than I did last round, faster. And then yellow kind of fell back. He's on stairs. We got bombed down, that's surprising. But no, I heard the guy was gonna push into Palace. I really didn't expect him to have the op there. I really thought I could just win that aim duel. And Laurie makes up for his shitty last round and a half. So even though I did get fucked by the Palace push last round, I feel like I'll be able to successfully go out A this round. If they want to put... ooh, never mind. If I have 4 people going B, I'm going to smoke CT. Going to flash over once. Maybe save my other flash. Throw that nade in case they're pushed up. Spray a bit. It's a horrible, horrible smoke by them, which will actually allow me to walk out a bit. I'll flash myself. So they do eventually smoke me off, but there's still somewhat of a gap. And my team has completely slowed down. I guess we got picked off in apps. So they're not going to do anything. Again, waiting for my teammates to do something. Me running out here won't do anything to help the team. Maybe I can bait out a shot. So CT looks kind of clear. And yellow's out, so I might as well start clearing stuff. Under balk one, tag 50. He has to be able to get that. CT. So that's just not being aware. Double really had to watch CT right there. Again, he was kind of lost in no man's land. and didn't actually hold an angle until his teammate died. That's baiting. And orange 4 spies around it, meaning we won't be able to buy up next round. So we're gonna get pushed from something in a second here. I think that guy blinded himself when he flashed into nest. Tag 90 on cat. So once again, double not in a position to really do anything. He's not, like, even though he's watching nest, we already killed a guy nest, so they're not gonna immediately have another guy come from nest. And he's not even holding the flank, so it's like, well, what are you really doing? So far, double is my least favorite teammate. Alright, so they're going for the classic 125 A smoke. Usually it's at the 130 mark or 135. This is a bit risky for them to call the 125, but no. I'm dead. One more. Fell back. Nobody attempt to get that trade or anything at all. See, that's not adjusting to the situation. That's calling something and then not moving at all. They're all back there waiting to line up a smoke that they're going to throw now, hopefully. And instead of actually working off the pick that I got, they're just taking it nice and slow. Bottom stairs. Green, that's all you.
Not a spot.
Gotta get to sight. Cat.
I dropped.
So that was easy. Yeah. See, that's working off your teammate right there. Alright? Working off your teammates. Trading what they need to be traded. Dropping team. I'm a fucking team player, boys. That's barely going positive. So I'm gonna lurk palace here. Not gonna throw anything. Don't want my position to be known. So we're just gonna take it nice and slow. Wait for my... So right now I'm looking at minimap. Seeing what they're doing. They kill the cat guy, which means connector guy's gonna peek, which means CT guy's gonna peek. Which they don't have a CT guy, so we rotated over already. Which means I can freely run through here. Nobody's there. One guy cat. One guy should be maybe market. Okay. I don't want to talk about that, to be honest with you. So we do have a guy go down, which means they'll probably, or they're on a 4 spy. How did he get that kill? Ramp. They're on a 4 spy. That means I can kind of like run through here, hit the side of my keyboard and shoot and give away my position, but that's okay. So they're gonna be guarding bomb, I guess.
Dead.
I think an underpass.
Could still be top mid somewhere.
I'm gonna flash top mid left side, peek with it. That was a close one. I saw him peek as soon as I went to throw the flash, or when I turned from the flashbang, so I had to risk getting full blind to get that kill. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this kind of video. It was very difficult to do, but I feel like the more I do it, the better I will get at doing it. Did that sentence make sense? I wasn't really listening to what I was saying. Either way, thank you all for watching. Hope you have a good day. I will see you next time.